Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video is part of our tutorial series on beginner level C++ interview question preparation. So in this video we will discuss some differences in C languages from different aspects. So first of all, we have the difference between C and C++. First we will see C. C++ is a procedural programming language. In simple word, it does not support classes and objects. On the other hand, C++ is a mixture of both procedural and object-oriented programming languages. In simple word, it supports classes and objects. C does not support any OOP concepts like polymorphism, data abstraction, encapsulation, classes and object. On the other hand, C++ supports all the concept of data. C++ does not support C doesn't support function and operator overloading. On the other hand, C++ supports function and operator overloading. C++ is a function driven language, and C++ is a object driven language. C is a function driven language and C++ is a object driven language. Next we have difference between struct and class. Member of struct are always by default public mode. On the other hand, in in class, members of class can be private, protected and public modes. Structure does not support inheritance. On the other hand, classes do support inheritance, concept of inheritance. Struct are of value types. They can only hold value in memory. On the other hand, classes are of reference type. It holds a reference of an object in memory. The memory in structures is stored as stack, while in memory in classes are stored as heap. So next we have the difference between reference and pointers. Now at these concepts you should give it your full attention, because reference and pointers are very important and useful concepts. So the value of reference, first we will see reference. The value of reference cannot be reassigned, while on the other hand, if we take a look at pointers, the value of pointer can be reassigned. In reference we cannot reassign the value, but in pointer we can reassign the value. It can never hold a null value, as it needs an existing value to become an alias of, while on the other hand, pointers can hold or print a null value and be termed as null pointer or null PTR. To access the member of class or struct, we use this dot operator in reference, while when we are working with pointer we use this arrow operator. The memory location of reference cannot be accessed easily, or it can only used directly, while memory location of pointer cannot be accessed easily, as we have to use the difference operator. Now let's discuss this topic in detail. C and C++ support pointers. So both languages support pointers, which is different from the most of other programming language such as Java, Python, Ruby, Perl, PHP, so they only support the references. But interestingly, C++ along with pointers also support references. So here's a perk for using C++ as it supports both the references and the pointers. On the surface, both references are and pointers are very similar, as both are used to have one variable provide access to the another. With both providing lot of same capabilities, it is often unclear what is the difference between these mechanisms. In this article, we will see the difference between pointer and the references. First, we will see pointers. A pointer is a variable that holds the memory address of an other variable. So key point is pointer is a variable. Simple, pointer is a variable. What it does is it hold the memory address of an other variable. A pointer need to be differenced with this multiplication sign operator to access the memory location it points to. Now we will see reference. A reference variable is an alias. Reference variable is an alias, an other name for already existing variable. A reference is like pointer, is also implemented by sorting the address of an object. A reference can be through of a constant pointer, not to be confused with pointer to a constant value with automatic indirection. The compiler will apply this pointer operator for you. For example, we have this integer i3 and a pointer to the variable I or store the address of I. If we use pointer, then we will store the address by this. We will define our pointer of integer type and reference the value, the address of this I integer. So on the other hand, in case of reference, we define an integer type of variable with this AND operator and we initialize it to our original variable. Now what are the differences? Pointer can be initialized in this way. For example, we have our int a and then we define our pointer like int p and then assign it to the address of a. Or we can simply first assign the define our pointer type. As you know, a reference cannot be null, but pointer can be null. We define them as null pointer or null ptr, and then we assign the value or address of the variable. We can declare and initialize pointer at same step or in multiple line. While in case of reference, let we have this integer type variable a, and if we define this as int and then AND operator, then our variable name is equal to a, it is correct. But we cannot define this in two lines like this and this. It will throw us an error. And one thing to remember is that the difference may vary from compiler to compiler. Third, we have reassignment. A pointer can be reassigned. This property is useful for implementing of data structure like a linked list and tree. Yes, in case of data structure, when we are defining our own data structure like binary search tree, linked list or stack, queues, we only use pointer because they can reassign. On the other hand, reference cannot be reassigned and must be assigned at initialization like this. So here, for example, we have these two variables and then we define a pointer like int p. First we initialize its value to a, then b. It can be reassigned, it is changeable. but if we want to do the same with these reference operator, it will throw us an error for multiple declaration is not allowed. However, it is a valid statement. Next we have memory addresses. A pointer has its own memory address and disk size on the stack, where the reference share the same memory address with original variable but also take up some space in stack. Next we have null value. A pointer can be assigned null directly where the reference cannot be. The constraint associated with references ensure the underlying operation do not run into exception situation. Next we have indirection. You can have a pointer to pointer, mean a pointer referencing to another pointer, also known as double pointer, offering extra level of indirections, where reference can only a one level indirection. For example, we have this integer a, then we define our pointer p, then we define this double pointer. It is valid, we can define a double pointer. Whereas in case of reference, if we want to double assign it using AND operator, it is reference to reference, so it will throw us an error. Various arithmetic operation can be performed on pointers, where there is no such thing called reference arithmetic. However, you can perform pointer arithmetic on addresses of an object pointed by a reference, as in obj plus 5. When to use what? The performance are exactly the same as reference are implemented internally as pointer, but still you keep some point in mind to decide when to use what. Now when we will be using references in function parameter and return types, and when we'll be using pointers, if pointer arithmetic are passing a null pointer is needed. For example, for arrays, an array is implemented using the pointer arithmetics. To implement data structure like linked list, binary trees and their algorithms, this is so because in order to point to different cells, we have to use concept of pointers. Now we will take a look at pointer concept in terms of memory or addresses, because pointers have lot to do with memory and addresses inside of memory or main memory of your device. So it is important to have a strong concept of pointers in terms of memory management and addresses. So here is a very simple and convenient slide for you to understand the concept of memory management when we are using pointer in C++. So we have this var1 integer, and the value inside the integer is 425. Now address of that variable inside the memory. Pardon my language writing. So address of the variable inside the memory is 0x1550. Now we made a pointer of int ptr, and that pointer is pointing toward this variable, this int var. So inside value inside the pointer is 0x1234, but the address of this pointer is same as the address of this int variable. So now when you make a pointer and point it toward a variable, the address of new pointer will be same as the address of the variable which it is pointing to. So keep that in mind, that the address of the variable and the pointer which is addressing toward that variable will be the same. Now there is another type of pointer which you should know about. It is void pointer. So this is a special type of pointer available in C++ which represents the absence of type. That's why it is known as void pointer. So that's all from today's tutorial. Hope you find this tutorial informative. If so, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel and press the bell icon so you can get our future videos instantly. So I will see you in my next video. Till then, take care. Thanks for watching.